Oh my God. Hey guys, Happy New Year. My name is Hugh Sweeney and welcome to an unboxing video. Oh my God, I'm so tired. I've done so much work in the last 10 days over the Christmas time. DIY work, you can see some of it here. I've built a new DJ desk for my living room. How many people have a DJ set up in their living room? Well, I do. Just before Christmas, I sold my Technics 1200 turntables. I did a video about selling them and it was quite emotional. But there was a reason I sold my Technics 1200s turntables, which I've had for 12 years. I wanted a different turntable and I had been looking at different turntables in the market and I saw these guys and I was impressed. Everybody knows that the Technics are the ultimate turntable and that they're, proven through time. I mean, they're 35 years old, if not older. They're amazing, proven and brilliant. And I had mine for years, as I said. And before that, I had a Technics 1210s set, which I had for about 12 years. So I've literally had turntables since like the 1994 or something like that. So I got myself an order on Thomann for two Mixars 2 Mixars LTA turntables, okay? And I also got the Mixars Duo mixer. Right up until now, I've been using a Vestax scratch mixer, which I used to love, but it's time to update it. So I got myself these guys, the LTAs, and also got the Duo mixer. So it's time to unbox. Now I will say that when I bought these, I paid full price for them. And 2 days later, I went on the Thomann website and there was a reduction of 80 euros off each turntable, and there was a reduction of 50 euros off the Duo mixer. And I was just devastated. So I contacted Thomann. I said, look, why did you, not notify me that there was going to be a sale? If I went and bought these in the shop, the guy in the shop would have told me to wait 2 days. So they said to me, look, you're a good customer. We're going to refund you the difference. So I got refunded the difference. So that was really nice of Thomann. Check out Thomann's music store. Thomann.de. So we're gonna use a knife today to unbox these guys. I'm gonna slit this guy right here. Let's do a little close up with the GoPro. The GoPro actually has a 2.8 lens, yet it keeps everything in focus. Oh, hold on. I think we're upside down. Are we upside down? I don't know. This looks really well sealed. This is stapled on the top. Lots of staples. I'm gonna have to hoover up after this. I gotta put the GoPro back here. What's in the box? I don't even know if it's all in here. Let's hope it is. We've got this sort of air-filled bubble wrap. Yo, get rid of that. So, lovely. This is the Duo, Mixars Duo. This is the turntable. No, it's actually quite a small box, isn't it, for a turntable? This is the turntable. I really hope I didn't hurt my back doing that. Okay, I've also got some goodies in here. I've got myself a new set of Shure M447 cartridges. I love these cartridges. They come with the stylus as well. So I've got these guys. Love these. Got a new set of those. Thomann have included some leads. I assume I'm going to need these leads, that they're not included with the turntables. That's why they included them. And that is them. Big invoice here, and I better keep that for my accounts. quite low on battery. Oh, we're not too low. This is the mixer. Duo mixer. Now the reason I got the Duo mixer is because I use Serato and I'm very familiar with Serato. I would get the I would have got the Native Instruments mixer, the S2, which I really like the look of. But the reason I didn't get that is, you know, it's not a Serato mixer. It's a Tractor mixer, and I don't really use Tractor. You know, maybe I could have. You know, and that mixer is quite cheap, but this one is moderately priced, considering its features. It's not as packed with features as the Pioneer SM9. It's not as packed with features as one of the Rain mixers. I forget which Rain mixer. That's quite good. It's a lot, but it's cheaper. So it's cheaper than a lot of these other mixers. So this is what we have in the box. Not a whole lot really. It's just a very simple box. I can see it through the box. This is what we're looking at right here. Dun, dun, dun. Woo. Okay, I'm kind of using the GoPro as a timer as well, so that I know when the other cameras run out. Okay. So I'll just tell you what I think of the build quality as well. So that's the Duo. We'll take out this guy. This is like a manual. We've got in this guy right here, we've got like a USB power lead, which is probably obsolete. I have another one. And a nice big chunky USB cable. So that is the mixer. It's kind of, from a design point of view, looking at this mixer was sort of, it's a little bit more, oh yeah, fucking good things come to people who work hard, eh? Look at that. Yeah. Having come from a Vestax mixer, yeah. I mean, faders are sort of, you know, they're those really totally non-restrictive, non-impeded, like they're completely light. It's like, you know, it's almost like sliding, you know, a pen or something. I don't use the hamster. Some guys use hamster, they go in the way. I go traditional, but lots of good DJs do. I think the majority do. Okay, I'm really impressed. I love the finish of it. You know, it's one of these satin matte finish mixers. Really nice. Love the look of it. It's all screwed in beautifully. Branding, the Mixars branding isn't very good. It's not a very nice logo. I think they could improve on their branding. We're just looking at the knobs. You've got this loop knob, which is lovely and rubberized. Wow, that feels really good. The pads are rubberized. They're not like Ableton pads. Ableton pads are just touch responsive. These actually have a little click, a very small click, which shouldn't slow you down. If it was a bigger click, you'd have to, you know, get in more. But they're going to be good. They're good pads. They're very good pads. Very squared off pads. The corners of them are completely square. And I love that knob, and I love these knobs. They make a little. The first one was its first time being moved in a long time. The Q's sampler switch is a good switch, much nicer than on the Vestax. Now bear in mind, I shouldn't be comparing this to a mixer that's 7 years old. All the knobs are so good. I love the look of these meters. I'm loving the look of this mixer. I just think this is a really good choice for me. I mean, it's got serious inputs and outputs, balanced outputs, 2 USBs. It's got 3 USB outputs. It's got 2, one for the PC, and it's got 2 other outputs that will bring you to other controllers, which will work as MIDI controllers, which you can sync with MIDI and all that. This is a brilliant product. This is like Mixars is an Italian company apparently. They're a bigger company. I forget what the main company is called, but this is like a subsidiary company aimed at DJ producers. So they're a new company as far as I know, and this is a really good product. I love this. Perhaps the Native Instruments design is a little bit better. Maybe the Pioneer, as I said, is a little bit more filled with features. But for me, I'm coming from using I've had no control on my mixer. All I've had is EQ and channels, and I've used my effects in Serato SL1 with no integration whatsoever in the mixer. So I'm used to clicking on the mouse to get my effects. So using this is gonna be fucking nuts. No, I really like this. It's even better than I thought it would feel. Love the buttons, and I know it's gonna light up really good. Apparently it lights up really bright. Just looking at the bottom, again on the bottom here we have a lovely mic input here, which is, I forget the name of that connection, Canon connection I think, I'm not sure. We've aux connections here, channel curve. The channel curve knob is really good. We've a reverse switch, we've crossfader cut in. It's also good. I think this is good. This is really good. I like this. So let's see. Oh my god. Oh my god. Now I've got 2 of these. I'm hardly gonna unbox both of them for the camera, but I have 2 of these turntables. Right, these are the LTA. Again, to reiterate what I just said to you, the LTA for me has been a good choice because I've been using Technics 1200s and 1210s for the last 21, 22 years. The reason I wanted to get these guys is I like the company, I like what they do. I was on one or 2 videos. DJ Boots, big shouts out to you for your video. You're the first DJ Boots DJ's guy, I forget his name, does really good videos on DJ equipment. Oh, I can see the platter. Look at that. Oh yeah. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? So there's not much to unboxing a turntable other than flipping it open. This is what you got. This is what you got right here. Okay. So we're gonna flip this out. We've got some slip mats here. One slip mat, and look at the way that's wrapped. I've never seen that before. A slip mat wrapped nice and neatly with a piece of plastic over it, and it's also taped down. It's taped down. I wonder, could you use that plastic? That plastic looks like a, yeah. Oh no, it's of course wrapping the slip mat. I wonder, are they good slip mats? I've heard about slip mats called butter rugs by Qbert. These are good. I like these. I like these. Very stiff kind of slip mat. That's actually, that looks like a sort of a purpose. That's a very stiff looking slip mat. I'm liking that. I'm liking that a lot. Okay, so we got that. We got rid of that. Now we get the platter out. Okay, so it's taped in. Wow. Sort of don't want to go at this with the knife. This is the platter, beautifully machined. I'm just trying to remember what the Technics one looks like. Maybe the Technics one is slightly nicer, I don't know. It's got a rubberized base, similar to a Technics, perhaps slightly lighter. I do not know, I don't have a Technics with me, so I cannot tell you. So what have we got next? We have power lead. These are like a, yeah, that's like the old, that's kind of like a 2-pin connection, and they look like they've included new ones. so lifting up the turn. Oh, just got a static shock, Jesus. Okay. Got more parts here, so I'm just gonna put the box out there. I'm gonna put this guy here. I'm running out of time, I think, on the camera. So this is the body of the turntable. Oh, now let me see. Wow. All right. That is static shock. Right. I'm very familiar with the Technics 1210s, 1200s. Okay, lifting it up, it's a little bit left-hand side heavy. The right seems a little bit lighter than the left. It's got this lovely, people are saying that it's plastic. It says on the website, I think that it's made of metal. Look at that, that fits right beside the mixer there. I love that. Oh wow. But I'm gonna have my decks turned the other way. Yeah. So good, so good. I'm loving this tea. Right. This is the turntable, this is the first I've seen. I'm loving the finish. The finish is rubberized. It's a rubberized black, sort of matte black finish. How that's going to wear over time, I don't know. Will it end up shiny in areas? Quite possibly. Underneath the platter, there's kind of a, sort of a slightly roughened finish painted steel piece. It looks like a really quality item. I think this looks really good. It's a quality turntable. I haven't got it plugged in, obviously. The switch is protected. Switch perhaps feels, just this area around the switch here feels quite light. It feels lighter than a Technics. It feels like if you hit it, you could break it. That's the on and off switch. And it's quite high up, It does feel like you could damage that. The start and stop have there's two little knobs here for start and stop speed. So if you press start and brake, they're very easy to turn, but at the same time they're not going to be in your way, really. It's got reverse buttons, it's got quartz lock, it's got tempo range. So the tempo range on this turntable will go between a standard pitch of plus and minus 8%. It's got a nice pitch controller. A little bit lighter than a Technics. Definitely lighter. Smoother, just as smooth as the Technics, but definitely light. It's definitely got a lighter feel, like build quality, a little bit lighter than a Technics. The knob feels plastic, but these things are fine, Just looking at some of the screws on the tone arm. I'm looking at the screws. It's got the same sort of. It's got the same sort of screws as a Technics, but they look slightly less well finished than a Technics. So we've got this locking piece here. Okay, I don't like that. That is not good. I don't like the fact that this guy is loose. You would not get that on the Technics, no way. And that is not as good as a Technics, I can tell you for a start. That's the first major disappointment, is the tone arm being inconsistent, okay? Not good. I can tighten those, I'm sure, but you'd imagine that coming from the workshop. Okay. Major disappointment. They have got no included. I thought that was going to be them. They have no included head shells, and I gave away my head shells with my Technics. Right, all along we have these, thank God, thank God. I was thinking, I said, why would they not include those? So we've got some other stuff here now. I haven't looked at the manual. We've got our little center spindle for our 45s. We've got right here, we've got our Mixars head shell, not head shell, what is it, a head piece? What do you call it? I don't know. Head shell? Yeah, it is head shell. And then we've got our back weight. Now I'm kind of disappointed, as I said, that the tone arm, I wonder why that is. I might email them and see. Overall, I think it's good. As I said, parts of this turntable aren't as good as the Technics. I just think a few areas around here on a Technics, it just feels so tight, whereas this is not as tight. So I'm going to open the other one and hope for the best. We have this guy, I don't know what this is for, I better check the manual. It's an LED. I was wondering, I thought we had only one light. Okay, build on the bottom. A little bit more plasticky, feet feel a little bit light. Right, so now it's time to put these together in my new DJ desk. Thanks for watching. I'm probably going to put that in another video. I will be back with loads more videos on these turntables. I know that I'm a filmmaker at heart, but this is my main passion. I just love mixing records.